Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, I'm checking out Batwoman Season 2, Episode 3, entitled Batgirl Magic. Now, seeing that title, seeing Batgirl, I'm like, what? No, it's not. It's not Batgirl. Batgirl's not showing up on the show. But I mean, that'd be cool, maybe, but maybe not Barbara, probably Stephanie. But anyways, not the point. Just seeing that title, I'm like, Batgirl, oh shit. So here we are with the third episode of Batwoman. Now, of course, this reaction is a little bit delayed due to the fact that I would have released this yesterday, Monday, and this will be recorded Tuesday, being uploaded, has stuff going on. But anyways, people keep asking me, because I've done a couple live streams since Batwoman Season 2 has started, asking, what do you think of Batwoman? Well, my reactions are up, so you can find out what I think about the show. For me personally, they're doing a pretty decent job with it. Honestly, they're finding ways to kind of tie in what they didn't finish up in Season 1 in a way to kind of make it work for Season 2. Honestly, if Kate was recasted in terms of like Ruby Rose left and they just recasted Kate Kane, the Bruce Wayne imposter thing with Tommy would have worked a lot better because we would have had that connection with Kate seeing her cousin, and it's not actually her cousin, would have been more impactful, honestly, for that. And a couple other things as well in terms of Alice and all that kind of stuff because, that. And then, of course, Kate's father, going after her at the very last episode of Season 1. It would have made more of an impact, but they're finding a way to make it work with Ryan. There's one thing that someone had mentioned, and I'm like, that's a good point. In Episode 2, not once, from what I can remember, there was a brief little shot of, like, the pain from the kryptonite being shot at Brian, but she never brought it up to Luke. Never brought it to anybody, so I don't know what's going on with that. But at the end of the episode, we had the Whisperer show up, who knocked out Sophie talking to Alice about Sophia. And I looked it up because I'm like, what is I got like some sort of assassin here, some sort of killer or whatever. And Alice knows her. And the Whisperer from the comics is, all of this is surrounding some sort of the Legion. Like, the Legion. Slight edit there. I said Legion. What the fuck? Why did I say that? It's early in the morning. The League of Assassins. It all ties in. So I've said, and many people are already speculating too, they are adapting a version of Batman Bad Blood for Kate. They're doing it, and I feel like that's what's happening. Who knows? I may be wrong. They've made it very clear, the disappearance of Kate Kane, the mystery of where she went. I don't think she's dead. We'll have to wait and see. They might surprise us and go, oh, by the way, she actually is dead. But I would think they wouldn't do it, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. So, yeah, let's get into the episode now. I'm excited to see what they do with it. For me personally, I'm getting more interested in it, but, I'm still trying to see what they're, like, where the direction they're fully taking it, because right now, there's an idea, I have theories of where they may be taking the show, like I said, Batman Bad Blood, a version of that storyline, but there's other factors I'm not sure on. People are speculating, is Mary going to become a hero, like actually suit up and be like Hawkfire or whatever at some point? Who knows? I just think we're all heading to the direction of finding Kate Kane, whether that's death or she is alive and we're finding her and helping her and rescuing her. So anyways, here we go, guys. Third episode of Batwoman, Season 2, Batgirl Magic. Let's go. Dang, okay. This is Victor Zsasz, isn't it?
I am not cheap. And there
I am not cheap. I guess he was paid to lay it out like that, maybe? Yeah, Victor Zsasz. Oh, superhero landing. You gotta select the landing.
Batwoman. Nah, you ain't Batwoman.
Is that so?
Is that so?
Luke said I'm only keeping the suit warm till Kate gets back. You make it seem like she's
Well,
out. Which one is it?
Well, she's gone right now, so who knows? Oh shit.
You missed a gorgeous sunrise. They're awake, my queen. Good.
Queen.
Keep an eye on the new girl. I poisoned my one true friend, Mouse, so I could enact.
Victor Zsasz.
Great
Yep.
tie. Safety zone. Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh, dude.
I sold my share of the company when my mom died, and I'm not exactly close with the board of stuffy suits.
Wait, you're a multi-billionaire. Why am I only making $12 billion an hour? It's Victor Zsasz. He's a hitman. He loves
knows him.
kills with hash marks.
There she is. Been hearing about you for a while.
You think I'd go to the trouble of bringing you all the way here just to poison you?
Oh,
So you
the
could
whisper
have
was already there. She could have done it right then.
It's not worth sending a message unless it's loud.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
Someone wants you to think I killed Kate when the truth is
Oh?
I haven't thought about her you since you left the Skyland 5 years ago.
What happened to the old one? Did she get killed?
Oh, disappeared.
Are you like Sammy Hagar to her David Lee Roth?
Ah,
Me wondering which old
embarrassing.
white guy. I didn't design the damn suit.
so
I
his
can tell.
now she's gonna alter it because of him.
That.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Sophia.
Sophia is the mystery client. I should have known.
You killed my entire gang in retaliation. You have a gang.
You have a gang.
Killing lackeys. Alice betrayed her. Alice broke the cardinal rule of the island. I didn't bring down her jet. And I didn't expose the secret of the Desert Rose to the world. I gave it to just one person. And who is this person?
Alice
I've never
in a customary, of course.
Kate is not coming back. Luke,
Don't know that, but they have to believe that she's not.
where'd her cancer go?
Stage 3 cancer doesn't just disappear overnight.
That every person on this list has a miracle drug running through their veins?
Oh my god.
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. So I'll just tell you. Yes.
Just tell you. Run, run. Woo. Yes.
You see me now? Why are we here? What do you really want with us?
Yeah.
Are you going to grant her freedom or not?
I haven't been kicked like that since. Well, Batman.
Not trying to pass for him either.
Okay, good.
Story for
So
another
Bruce
time.
and okay,
But-
I would hope so.
You didn't find me. No.
Hmm.
No, you found yourself. Can a girl change her mind? Not the girl I knew. Not the girl who loved her sister more than anyone.
Well, things change.
Just like I'll give you your sister.
I knew it. She has her.
She'll be brought back to the island as soon as you leave. I'm not foolish enough to have you both here at the same time.
So Kate's somewhere else.
Believe you.
Uh.
And then she might never tell me where Kate is.
I was wondering, is she gonna tell her? If she did.
Sorry for being so hard on you.
You have a right to be, though.
Let me make some upgrades to the Batmobile.
Okay, now you're being crazy again.
She will, though. She will.
Maybe we can ask her when we find her, sir. I think Kate's alive.
To get right to it, just drop it. Just drop it. Confirmed. I told you, confirmed. Kate isn't dead. She's alive. Now, people are gonna say, "Wait a minute, Sophia might be lying." I don't think she's lying. I mean, she has a necklace, and she made it very clear. How would I have this necklace if it blew up in the plane? I think they probably pulled a version of, like, the heist of the opening of The Dark Knight Rises, where Bane intercepted the plane, or he was already on the plane, and then they got, you know, the people off or whatever. Like, the whole thing where they had to leave one guy in the wreckage. Telling you, Kate was taken from that plane before it blew up. And they blew it up to make it seem that she died, and they left the bat suit and everything, you know, all that, right? So Sophia confirms that Kate is alive. And the thing is, too, that Kate is not on the island when they were there. When Alice and Sophie were there, Kate wasn't even there. And she's like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not leaving here without her. It's like, well, I'll bring her back to the island once you're gone. It's like, you wouldn't think I would have you on the island and her as well. Like, because even though Sophia got the upper hand when Alice attacked her, at any point that could have happened. So Sophia's like, she's not even gonna be here. So even if you were to escape my eyes and knowing where you're at, and you're running around the island, I'm not gonna just leave Kate around for you to find her. all the fact that they don't have her recasted yet. I think Kate's going to come back. I mean, it's clear as day. Kate's going to return. And I don't think it's Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose is completely done with Batwoman. She's moved on. They don't want to work with her. She doesn't want to work with them. They're going to recast the role. It seems obvious as crap. Wallace Day from Krypton. Wallace Day. Everyone's been saying that for forever. Get Wallace Day to play Kate Kane, please. But overall, pretty good episode. And I finally getting to the point of where I actually thought about the episode. Because I had a lot, because I've been telling you, fucking Kate is not dead. But pretty good. I like the portrayal of Sophia. It really feels like a version, not exactly, but like a version of Raish, in a sense of to where she is seen as the ruler. She's a queen, and in a sense, Raish was seen as not so much a king, but, he was the leader of, of the league, essentially. And it was a major thing. Now, we didn't see a lot of people under Sophia there on the island, but then again, the island's pretty big, so who knows. We saw those two guys, and then we saw the Whisper, who was watching Sophie the whole time. But it's very clear that she is the protector of this island. She's the ruler. Everyone, looks to her. And the fact that she hired Victor Zsasz to go after all these people, which that was a nice tie-in. So the list of names that Ryan got before freaking Zsasz fired a rocket launcher at her. What the fuck? The names are all of the people that actually took the took the drug, essentially, that cured them from the toxin that came from the bats, the poison, and of course that had that flower or whatever, I forget what it's called, the desert rose or whatever, that cured the poison that Mary got her blood, and they got all, and basically they expanded it out and actually, basically made more of the cure or whatever. It also cured someone's cancer, which is crazy. So that's why she hired Victor Zsasz to go after everybody who took that cure, to get rid of the poison, because no one's supposed to know about that. And I was like, oh crap, because once it was revealed that you revealed the secret of this to the world, and I was like, no, I didn't. I gave it to one person. That person spread it. And she's like, who's the person? Then it cuts away, but it's like, Mary did it. Oh boy. That was crazy. But I like Sophia. I think we're going to see more of her, I would think, because, the way they set it up, and there's a task that Alice has to do in order to get Kate back. But will she get Kate back? I don't know. Is Sophia tricking her? Maybe. I don't think so. I think Kate is alive because the showrunners and the way they've been talking about it, not showrunners, the showrunner and the way they've been talking about it is that Kate has disappeared. It's a major plot point. For them to say that Kate has disappeared and because they can easily say Kate is dead, but they don't. So they're saying disappeared. I'm telling you, we're going to see her again. It's not going to be Ruby Rose, though. But still, I think that Ryan, I think it was good to show Ryan kind of not succeeding in a way with her wearing Kate's suit in this episode. And then when she actually creates her version of the suit, her Batwoman suit, and it's modified, it's to her design, it fits her, because she has the superhero landing didn't, when she dropped down for the first time in the opening bit of the episode, she missed the landing because it's too tight, or it doesn't fit right. The boots don't fit right or whatever, and it just didn't work. But you saw a major change, and I think they played that pretty well, to where when she's in the Batwoman suit, it is kind of clunky. It's not made for her. So as soon as she alters it and she lands there in front of Victor Zsasz, now obviously she still won the fight, but she got overpowered there for a minute, and then she pulled out the whatever that thing was. I forget the exact wording. It's fucking so goddamn early. I'm so angry. Anyways, words are just escaping me. And then she hits the button and it clings him in the head. And she tried to do that earlier when she was in the apartment and he was making drinks. It was a nice turnaround because she actually had the confidence. You could tell she was a different person. I like how her parole officer loves the new Batwoman and is talking to the new Batwoman, but doesn't realize it. But just I love the new Batwoman, but you're still a bad person, Ryan. It's like, if you knew. Now, what would she do? What would the parole officer do if she found out that Ryan and the new Batwoman are one and the same? I don't know. The biggest thing for me, I think, in terms of, besides Victor Zsasz, was that was a pretty good portrayal. I don't know. I kind of wish the facial hair wasn't there, just because when I think of Victor Zsasz, I think of no body hair. that kind of look, just all skin, and they did a pretty good job at like all skin. I don't have a skin. Give me a point, like there's no like actual hair, so we have all over his body, and then he starts cutting on his head because he has covered himself so much, so he has killed so many people. Holy shit! He also confirmed he fought Batman, which is good. But I think he did a pretty good job of portrayal, and I like the fact that he was working for Sophia. Now he's been captured. I think he'll come back for sure. I don't think this is a one and done, because he's too good of a villain not to bring back. Because I feel like there are he's really crazy, and I feel like it could really work as an interesting dynamic. And I like the fact that Black Mask, they didn't show it, but he had a picture of Black Mask, and man, exciting. What else? Okay, so the biggest thing for me that I would have talked about earlier, sorry, we're so far into the review, is the whole thing with Mary and Luke about Kate, and the fact that Luke is like, until she gets back, and Mary's like, she's not coming back. Well, she may, but the point is, Luke needs to give Ryan his. I like the fact that Mary is so willing to work with Ryan and her being the new Batwoman, and Luke is not, because it builds that dynamic, because I think Luke is just so much more protective of it, because he was there since day one of this whole operation. Mary came in so late, but for Luke, he's like, he doesn't want to give up hope. But now we know that Kate's alive. That's what Sophia says. And now Alice tells Sophie, which I thought, when Alice started getting up, I'm like, she's not going to tell her. Alice is not going to tell Sophie what Sophia told her. She did. That's good. And then now at the very end of the episode, Sophie tells her dad, by the way, I think your daughter's alive. So good luck with that information. Okay, so like I said, pretty good episode. Interesting stuff here. A lot of things to talk about. A lot of things to speculate on how they're going to go forward with the season. But the new suit looks really good, and I can't wait to see what they do next. And hopefully we'll see Kate soon. Probably not soon, but hopefully we'll see Kate. And they'll, obviously, I'm assuming a recast. I mean, if they get Ruby Rose to come back for like a one-off thing, and like, I just don't believe it. I feel like they're going to find Kate. It's going to be good, hopefully. So anyways, that's what did you guys think of the episode of Batwoman Season 2, Episode 3? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.